to keep up.
Hey, welcome everyone. We're coming back with trying to keep up from multi-continent and a special sibling episode today. We've got special guests that are reluctantly related to us. Um, and I think for today, because Allison is sitting right next to Erin, we're going to make Nick introduce himself first. So, Nick, go ahead, introduce yourself and what you do.
Hi, yeah, I'm Nick Nilo. I'm Mike's younger brother. I actually work with Mike directly at Nilo Medical Consulting Group, and I've been working in regulatory as a regulatory affairs specialist for almost 9 years now. I started helping Mike, and then went into industry. Working directly with a couple companies, and then I'm back working with Mike as of 18 months ago. Yeah, and I'm keyword was reluctant on showing up here today, but we're doing great.
And
Thanks,
you're
Nick.
coming to us from underwater in somewhere in the Pacific Ocean. No, I'm just kidding. Nick, it's stoked to have you with us. This is my sister, everybody. It's so funny because Erin and I worked together for so long, and then people would be like, "You guys totally sound like sisters. You look like sisters," and we're like,
Because we are.
"Because we're sisters."
It's a little bit easier as guys because we have the same last name. It's very obvious.
We tried to keep it concealed for a while, but no one could keep us apart. So, Erin, what are you doing now?
So, in terms of my background, I came from academics. So I was a research academic for a number of years, and when I finished up my postdoc, I moved to the UK. So I'm here in Cambridge, England, where we've been for 15 years now. And after doing a couple of different, worked as a science writer, I worked as a business change consultant for a number of years. I ended up back in the US when we were on sabbatical, and started working with Allison in 2017. So I guess kind of like you, Nick, about 9 years ago, got into regulatory, and was supporting Allison in acknowledged regulatory strategies for about 4.5 years before we moved over, and I sort of became a full-time consultant. So same sort of stuff as Allison and everybody on this call. So doing regulatory consulting almost exclusively for FDA, even though I'm based here in the UK. A lot of the work that I do is helping clients in Europe get onto the US market. So yeah, and now
awesome.
Now working with Allison on the Blue Stocking Health
So
initiative.
can we maybe make the announcement here? Erin has just opened Blue Stocking Health Limited, so Blue Stocking Health is now international. So get ready. We don't totally
Congratulations.
but
I have no idea what that means, but it sounds great.
it sounds awesome, right? So I'm like, or there'll be a LinkedIn post that says like, "I am thrilled and honored," something like that. Even though we still don't know what it means. But yeah, I love working with my sister.
Me too.
Just decided one of these days we will just move back in together. We're gonna be those like two old ladies. I'm allergic to cats, so we can't have cats, but that's my dream. A girl can.
That's what the cabin's for, right?
The cabin's for. We're gonna just hide out there.
Mountain women.
Yeah.
Mountain women
Yeah.
chopping wood. Well, there's been a lot. And hey, Nilo, I should say Michael Nilo, thanks for holding down the fort last week. I am currently sitting in Erin's place in the UK, so a little bit farther away this time. Usually it's 9 a.m. where I am, and right now it's like 5 p.m. So this is the only time I can actually like have a glass of wine right after tea. Well, I guess I can always have a glass of wine.
Nothing's stopping you.
Nothing's stopping me. So, but today, for real, I'm going to actually do it. So, but yeah, thanks for taking over with Caroline Rim last week. And we got some, I will say most of our guests are former FDAers. But we make the rules, Nilo and I. And so we were like, we're gonna have our siblings because they're the freaking coolest people in the world. So, I mean, at least mine is.
I apologize. I'm
Think
signing in from the ocean. I am away from my typical office in California, but or I'm in Oregon. I'm currently in California, and now I'm off the internet.
yeah, we did drag you in off while you're on vacation, so I appreciate it, Nick.
I'm on
um,
vacation too, so it really
yeah,
should
but
just be Nilo and Erin, actually.
yeah, we should have just Erin. We should have just hung out. That would have worked out.
Guys, get back to work.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'll actually be in Portland next Thursday, um, like sitting next to Nick, so we'll have more sibling communication. So,
that's where Erin's
um,
husband's from, out there, by Corvallis.
yeah. Well, we should next time there's a home, a homecoming trip. We'll do it all in one location.
That'd be fun.
Erin, I think I'm going to make you do the joke first today
Oh, okay.
because your audio works better.
Oh, man, I've told Allison so many jokes.
I was like, no,
last
don't do
couple
that
of
one.
days.
No, we already did that
So
one.
I haven't told her this one, but I read it and I was like, oh, that's funny to me. So why do Norwegian boats have barcodes on the sides?
Oh, no.
Because
Why?
they're Scandinavian.
Oh,
Done.
good job. You got it.
Scandinavian. That's so good.
Well done, Nick.
That's really good.
That's so good. I feel like, yeah, and I saw a bunch of Norwegian Scandinavian boats at the museum the other day, so.
Nice.
All right, Nick, do the next honors.
Nick, you're up.
I have so many half jokes, and I've told Mike most of my dumb ones for this podcast. So, why didn't the bike go to the shop?
Why didn't the what?
Why didn't
Bike.
the bicycle go to the shop?
I don't know why the bicycle didn't go to the shop.
It was too
You're
tired.
not. I was tired. I could have guessed that
That's good. That's good. Okay. That's a solid popsicle stick joke.
Yeah.
one. All right.
I also have a popsicle stick joke today. What kind of hot dogs wear sweaters?
Really hot dogs.
Chili dogs.
Oh. Well, I don't really have a joke as much as I have just an appreciation for my sister, because she actually taught me the meaning of the word plethora. It really means a lot to me. And you also taught me the word opaque, but it's still not very clear. Yeah.
Ah,
Okay, let's stop.
good. That's good. Yeah. All right.
Okay, 2 new PMAs this week. The first, I'm gonna cough first. I wish there was a cure for a cough. One is called the Ventana Paten RxDX assay, and it is a qualitative immunohistochemical assay using rabbit monoclonal anti-Paten clone SP2118. Essentially, this is a companion diagnostic to aid in identifying patients who may be eligible for treatment with true cap. We're gonna say that wrong. True cap.
Hopefully, true crap isn't what it's really called.
They
I feel
were
like
like, hear me out.
do better.
This is gonna be called true crap.
It's the best acronym.
Actually, it is for prostate cancer. So it
Very
is-
funny cancer.
It's terrible. It's not funny at all. But it is a companion diagnostic for an AstraZeneca drug, and the AstraZeneca drug called TrueCap, TRUQAP, or capivasertib, is approved by FDA for advanced breast cancer and prostate cancer. This one sounds like, based on the indications, it sounds like it's only for prostatic adenocarcinoma tissue specimens. And so, super exciting. It is a diagnostic for prostate cancer combination products, companion diagnostic. So that was number one. Do you want to do number two?
Sure. So the next one is Safa Chic. Maybe we're gonna go with that, or Safa KQ. They should give us pronunciation guides when they approve PMAs. The It is an implant for aesthetic use, like in the cheek. It's for cheek augmentation for restoring mid-face volume deficits. Um, and it's indicated to be administered subcutaneous or supraperiosteal injection, which it's interesting because I think it kind of a couple years ago there was a big move for like people getting their like buccal fat removal, and I feel like this is like people regretted that decision, and now here's the next thing to fix that move. But I do see the comment on here, and I actually had the same thoughts. Like, how is this a PMA? Because FDA, this goes back to my rant of I hate office of combination products because there's no logic behind it. But recently, it seems like all of these injectable elastin and hydroxyapatite and all that kind of stuff have been getting kicked over to drugs. So the fact that this got through as a class 3 highest, most people review a PMA. Like it goes through the most staff. And I don't know why it's a PMA either. But
Yeah, sorry, we had a bit of a internet went down for a second, but I think same. I was just like, what? Like every HA like hyaluronic product is getting kicked over to Cedar, and this gets a PMA. So I'm curious. It's wish I had been a fly on the wall for that product. And I wonder if does that change things for the companies that got kicked over to Cedar? I don't know.
Did we lose them again?
I think so. I think the internet across the pond is getting a little choppy. Did you guys? This is something that amazed one of our friends is that that there's big cables that lie on the bottom of the ocean that transfer the internet, like actual across the world. So that's always fun.
Yeah, they're big fiber optics, and again, I don't understand. I did terribly in physics too. Electricity and magnetism, all of this is magic. The internet is magic, but there are tubes. And I'm gone.
Okay, now we can hear you. I can hear you. I just put it into the chat to find out who is actually going through. If we all, I think a little bit of the multinational thing here is making it a little choppy, or it's you in a cabin in somewhere in California or under the ocean. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Nothing. It's still better than the episode with Josh Levin, which was unfortunate audio the whole way through.
That was terrible. Yeah,
It was a brutal one. So,
I'm gonna try and join from my phone. Maybe that's gonna be better. I don't know. We'll see.
oh,
Can
and
you
I
hear
did the
me?
wrong. I can.
Okay. Well, let's keep trying.
Yeah, we'll keep going through.
We're just trying. We're so trying.
Trying to give up. Holly says hi.
Hi, Polly.
Yeah,
Oh, is that Holly? Holly.
it's Holly Cotter.
Hey, Holly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we got one guest.
Nick and I have been lucky enough that we get to work with Holly a good bit now, so that's been fun.
Yeah, I think I work with Holly more than I work with Mike at this point.
Yeah, probably true. I do think despite audio problems, I do think there's a lot of like things that happened on CDRH new this week, and I've been able to look at some of them, but not all of them. So we can do we want to start with the happiest baby one? I can kind of tee it up, and we don't have to linger on it too much if you don't want to. Yeah. So, so Happiest Baby makes the product SNOO, which some people are familiar with. Any new parent probably heard about it. It is a straitjacket for your child. No, it is a very it's a bassinet that will help rock your child to sleep if they stir in the middle of the night, but it also keeps them on their back. And for it's been shown that having your child on their back really reduces the incidence of SIDS, and it's an important part of thing. It's a really helpful tool for new parents because it does limit the requirement to or the feeling you need to wake up every single time your child stirs. So we didn't have one with Rowan, but a lot of my friends currently have one. I actually messaged the SNOO warning letter out, and 2 people got back in the group chat going, I literally just put my child down for a nap because it's noon East Coast right now for a nap in their SNOO. What is this a problem or not? And I think the key thing here is they seemingly were a little sloppy based on the warning letter. There's a couple of extra sizes of the actual wrap, like extra small and extra large, that they added to the product line without getting FDA clearance first. That's a questionable move. It's kind of up to them, and the FDA didn't like it. But I think they might have been okay to do that at risk. And then the other part that came up that was kind of the public part of the warning letter was SNOOs are expensive. So a lot of parents, and you really only use them for the first year, and then people send them back and they're supposed to get refurbished and then resold. And some of the ones that were getting refurbished and resold were still kind of gross. Stains on the sheets and things like that. That's the public, complaint record. And so it seemed like a relatively minor warning letter, but it kind of got this big blast on the FDA's website. And I think Erin and Allison have an inside knowledge of the effort it took to go through the FDA. And there may be a little bit of the FDA just doesn't like this product. And that, it kind of sucks sometimes, but it does happen. And I didn't see the need for the big public warning letter because it wasn't like any of the kids were in danger or they had any signals of that, at least from what I saw. Allison, Erin, does that cover it enough? I think they are gone. I hear them moving around in their room, I think, but not actually on here. So
Yeah,
we're
it does look
gonna,
like they're muted or supposed to be, but I do hear a kitchen happening.
yeah, me too. Which is odd because they're not in the kitchen. We're not in the
They're not.
kitchen. Maybe they're back.
Yeah, who's showering?
Well, yeah, I hear that too.
I hear it. It's not
Yeah,
me.
and yeah, I hear it too. It's not us. It's not in my house.
It does sound like running water, though, right? Is
What are their cats doing?
that better? Someone's moving furniture now.
I feel like we have an extra audio person in this that's not actually in the
Somebody
meeting.
here?
Anyway, this is great podcast. This is an audio medium. We will
Somebody has a
move.
microphone in a bedroom.
Yeah, I'm gonna move on a little bit
So could be.
just because immediately after this, I'm traveling to Philadelphia for the World Cup this weekend, and we're gonna let Erin and Allison work it out, and I'll keep talking. The next one I wanted to touch on, and Nick, I sent this out to our group chat, was the med devices that incorporate sensor-based technology. Are the FDA put up a cool website that, and I'll put it in the chat, and Allison will put it in there later, but it's a cool website that talks about all the devices that have been cleared with sensor-based technology. And this is kind of important because there's so many out there, and the sensitivity specificity numbers around them required for approval are super useful. Nick, it is actually wherever it's you that's got the background noise. I think. I'm not sure. if something else is picking up, but I don't know if folks are running around.
I mean, I can hear it when I mute myself.
Interesting. Who's walking around?
I don't
Anyway,
know. Yeah, like
there's
everyone in this
there's
house
ghosts
is
in the audio.
on the porch trying to get a hummingbird on their finger. So just know that I'm giving up a
Okay.
lot to be here.
Okay.
Um,
Well, we can kind of keep going through. So anyway,
yeah.
the
So yeah, what is the guidance there? I didn't, or the release there. Is it like a kind of categorizing all wearables, or is it like other remote monitoring stuff, or
it's just devices that have met. It's a list of devices that have met the sensor-based digital health technologies list, and it's a good library that makes it. I think everyone's trying to get into wearable type stuff or sensor-based stuff. It's not all wearables. We've got a couple of clients that have similar things, and it's a good database of things that have been approved with sensors where you can go look at things. Erin, Allison, you guys are back?
I think we're
Maybe?
back, and I think it was the fact that you and I both logged in, Nilo.
Oh, I screwed it up because I did a host thing.
I don't. So I just used like the speaker link, and it feels better, doesn't it?
It does.
Okay. I
Yeah.
still hear someone like rummaging around a kitchen.
Yeah. We could hear it when you guys hopped off, but there's literally no one in either of our houses. So like there's a
there a
ghost in the audio.
This is so crazy. Is it somebody's
Yeah.
like microphones in another room?
I don't
That's anyway.
wait, is it Holly's asking is it her somehow because she's rummaging around in her kitchen. I don't know how we're
Holly,
picking.
why
Are we
don't you
picking?
rummage something right now?
Yeah. Yeah, we can hear you. It is you.
here, Holly?
We can hear your voice. Why? I don't know. You must have clicked the link from maybe when you were on because you have a BlueStock talk coming up or something like that. Maybe it's a different. She got into the studio. Do you use Riverside
Was
for
that
your other
Holly in
stuff?
the background of your picture there, Nyla? No, just kidding.
No, that was Carolyn.
Hey, Holly. My gosh, this is hysterical, you guys.
That is very
What's
funny
going
that we
on?
figured that out.
Can you mute yourself? This is.
Hi, welcome to the sibling chat.
Do you have a joke?
Oh, Holly, you're like
You are
our
a ghost.
sister. We love you.
Yeah, I guess we're taking live call-ins now.
We're so glad you're not like coming in and like dropping F-bombs and like you could have been crazy.
This sounds like it was my fault. Now that we're talking about it, I probably clicked something because I logged in as the host for the first time.
This is wild.
You know what? We're trying, right? We're trying. It's not. Let's.
Oh, we're gonna miss you though. I think you're our only listener. Why don't you just no? Actually,
Well, we
Monica's
have
here.
Monica here.
Monica, say something.
Monica's here.
Are you here too? Okay, maybe.
No. Just you.
Yeah. Okay, I will say Riverside looks a little different this week. So, yeah, no, Monica, we can't hear you. So that's. Otherwise, we could just turn this into just like let's all chat.
All
Let's
right.
just all try to keep up this week.
Ghosts. It's Holly.
So funny. I know we're like Nick.
Why?
I'm
Bro.
take the hit. I don't know what's going on with this, so I would love if the microphone attached close to my mouth would work, and it's not, and so I have to use my laptop microphone, which I'm sure is filthy, and I don't know where it is, and that's why it sounds like I'm underwater. So
Yeah.
It's coming through better now. I think it was an internet thing earlier. let's power through because I do think we shared the stinky situation with SNOO, but there was a new continuous glucose monitor for kids, Allison, that you put up on the chat, and that's like good news for kids. So
We'll
let's do
see
that one.
if I hopefully I make it through. But yeah, the new Stello, it's for children. It also Michelle Tarver made a little press release about it and how it's really exciting for like as a home as a healthcare initiative. And so there's not a lot of continuous glucose monitors for kids out there. So I don't know, I was pretty stoked to see that. So
Yeah. While you were fighting it, I don't know if you heard, but we did touch on the sensor-based digital health library. The other thing, so that I think that might have been there before, but I didn't know about it, to be honest.
same.
And the one that we did know about is the AI-enabled medical devices website, and they updated the list with more AI devices. So that's another really good, helpful thing because pretty much every medical device right now, it seems like they want to add a sensor. It's more wearable. They want to add AI. So like being able to look at how the FDA has treated them before is a really good way to figure out how they might treat yours. Although when you start looking at some of the approvals, it's like, well, these are wildly variable, and maybe we don't have the best roadmap here from experience, but there is one of those things where because it's very different, it just shows you that like you have some things to base your arguments on when you go talk to the FDA to, align with whatever you need to align with, whether it's PCCPs or sensitivity, specificity, measurements, or things like that. So.
Do you know that the earliest one in that database, if you reverse the approval date, is 1995? Like, I didn't know
In
that.
the sensor one or the AI?
AI machine learning enabled devices.
No way.
Yeah,
That is kind of
so I
crazy.
mean, AI is not something that FDA considers brand new, but yeah, there's way more from the past couple of years, of course.
There's a gentleman who lives here in Pittsburgh that like kind of invented sensor technology for like getting the being able to get pulse and SpO2 like from reflective like how the sensors work through in the capillaries and things like that. His name's Thomas Voigt. He is a very smart, kooky German man, and he's hilarious. So we'll shout him out in the notes afterwards. But he's great, and he's here in Pittsburgh. So always fun to hear him talk if anyone ever sees him at any biotech event here in Pittsburgh. So,
Did you guys touch on the Ready?
I guess I'm trying to think. Was there any? I think some of the other things that got updated also were the augmented reality and virtual reality in medical devices kind of website with the database. I don't think there's any policy update. I think they just kind of added to the list and announced that things came up. But that's another fun one. And we've had Aubrey Schick on our talk before, and she kind of led a lot of the policy around those types of devices. So she's cool too.
Are we still here? Can you hear us?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, go ahead,
In
Nick.
preparation for this, I actually just tried to bring something new here, and I read the very short EU regulation on forcing notified bodies to have timelines and cost estimates. So when you apply for EU review, you should be getting back from the notified bodies a cost estimate and a contract to sign that you'll have 30 days to agree to. And when you sign the contract, it starts a 120-day clock for QMS review audit, and a 90-day clock for product verification. And then
Wow.
after product verification, there's up to 4 interruptions for QMS and product verification. So you have a lot of back and forth potentially, and then but then after certification, after clearance approval, it's 20-day window for certification, which I know in my experience in the past, we waited almost 6 months for a product cert after approval from our notified body. So the timelines are standardized and released from the European Commission. It's like a 10-page read, and that's pretty sparse on the regulation side. So
Is that like a proposal, or did that actually get enacted?
I didn't get that far. I
Okay.
downloaded the document and forgot to check if this has been approved or not. Um, but I'm going with it is because it is, it makes a lot of sense and it has a lot of direct language that this shouldn't be a hard thing to put in place. But I don't know if it's actually fully approved or
Cool.
put in place.
Well, that's actually really, we talked about like it dropped right before Caroline and I talked last week. So Nick, thanks for all we had was the headline, and so that's really 120 days and 90-day kind of timeline for that. I think Erin, Allison, we kind of talked at the beginning that we do more FDA work, but I definitely think we all touch on EU and sometimes those notified body audits and scheduling and when are you going to hear back from the review. It's like super frustrating to tell clients on the consulting side because you just don't know. So if it's going to be standardized and like you have to do it in a certain amount of time, that's going to make planning a lot better. So that's cool.
My understanding of it is that they have now released as part of EU MDR and the requirements set forth in some of the annexes there for the notified bodies. They need to add these timelines and procedures into their quality system. So it might be a bit of time until the rollout happens, until everything's integrated. But it is published by the EC, so it doesn't say draft on it. But yeah.
It's awesome. Oh, speaking a little bit of going into EU, but not the EU, I guess, because it's the UK, Brexit and whatnot. Erin and Allison, do you guys want to touch on this MHRA FDA collab?
Yeah, so it was announced a couple of days ago that the FDA and the Medicines and Healthcare Products Regulatory Agency, which is the UK's MHRA, are doing this sort of reciprocal staff sharing initiative. So there's folks from
Oh,
FDA.
collab over. Lost Erin and Allison again.
Are we still there? Can you?
So I will try to fill in a little bit here while they potentially come back and redo this, but essentially, oh, they are back now.
Okay, go talk, Erin.
Collab.
Go.
Okay, so doing reciprocal staff
Collab pause.
So folks from the FDA are going to be embedded in the MHRA here in London, and vice versa. So there's going to be sort of exchange of ideas and seeing whether or not they can do work together to figure out, use this initiative to kind of share ideas and figure out how to work well together.
Still there? Do we die? Do we okay?
So international team effort between FDA and MHRA.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of a study abroad
Damn it.
student exchange kind of thing where a
It's
couple
like
of
hard to know when we go out,
FDA
too.
folks are going to be in London and a couple of MHRA folks are going to be in DC. I think the FDA's done that before for,
This is
I
pretty much
want to say Japan. Ken in CDRH did that once for Japan. And I think I saw in the announcement that they've got similar things of FDA folks in the Netherlands and one other country I saw in the announcement so this has happened before, but I think with the MHRA had an announcement recently that they're going to try to start accepting FDA clearances
Yeah,
in
that was
the
like
UK.
another
So
one, right, with E-Star. They're gonna like have like a toggle for MHRA.
which would be awesome. I know they piloted that for Health Canada, and that pilot's over, but this isn't on the agenda, but Nick and I have run into this recently where to submit in Health Canada right now, you need to use the FDA's electronic submission gateway, the ESG. So, which is kind of crazy because for FDA, you don't even use the ESG right now. You still use the CCP portal. but it looks like there's an option to use the ESG for CDRH. So what we love the CCP portal because Nels runs it and there's funny penguins everywhere. And uh, I really enjoy the pizza delivery timer that the portal has too. So I'm not thrilled if we have to switch over to the ESG, but it is interesting that the Health Canada is requiring it. And it would be cool if eStar worked for MHRA though too, because or it's not official yet that they're going to accept clearances yet, though, right? That's still a proposal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if TGA, Health Canada, MHRA, like, I don't know, and already like FDA accept, or African countries will accept some FDA clearances. And that was another thing that was posted on LinkedIn is the African Medicines Agency has said that they're going to they've signed a landmark statement of cooperation for more collaboration. So it seems like there's a lot of reaching across to different countries right now, which is good.
It's awesome. And this kind of maybe goes hand in hand with the QMSR aligning with 1345, which kicked off in February. That'll make our jobs way easier if like we can kind of not have to refile and do different, put different formats on it, just accept it because it's all the same information for most of the time. It's just what folder structure do you use? So
Yeah.
great.
What else? I don't want to move too much in case we like disappear.
Yeah. Honestly, tell all your jokes again. No, because we got you for a second. I think we covered everything on the agenda actually for today. So I don't have anything extra other than I like sibling day. This is fun.
No.
We should do.
We'll have it when we're all in the same place, so we can all just like have one computer that we're all on and be mic'd up separately on the same camera.
We're actually on a guest setup next week too, because we'll be in Seattle, not Portland.
Well, it'll be 9 a.m., so we might not have left yet. We might leave after the podcast.
Friday. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, Games Friday. Yeah.
Got it.
I like how your lives like center around football right now.
It's good.
It does.
I like how you talk football.
Yeah, I appreciate that you've spent 1 week in the UK and we're just jumped it over to football. It's great.
Did you like how I wrote color in the Google Doc with a U?
I did see that. I did see that.
I mean,
yeah.
I'm ready.
Maybe it's the Australian and you're used to having the queen or king on your money,
why not? I love queens. I even have a sticker that says "Compliance is Queen" on my bottle.
Oh, there you go. my sticker has a cat in a helmet, so there you go. I also think this one's funny.
What does it say?
This says "Small business, huge ass." So there you go.
I'll be a now. I'm gonna make an Elizabeth sticker that says "Rage consumes me." I don't know.
There you go. I like that. Yeah.
You've caught me in the 30 minutes of my life where I don't have a water bottle.
Yeah. So.
Weird. Are you one of those guys that's a 5-gallon jug thing?
No, it's not that big, but I accidentally am encroaching on that life because I didn't understand sizing and asked for a water bottle for Christmas and got a 42-ounce Yeti, which is significantly larger than the 36-ounce, which is a cylinder and makes sense. This one is wide and then tapers at the top, and it's too large, and I am upset about it, but I also don't want to get a new one because it ain't broke. So
can you kill someone with it? You can swing that pretty hard.
Easily. Yeah, no. It's heavier than...
Easily!
Yeah.
Immediately to murder. Just...
We escalate quickly over here.
Our neighbor's 2-year-old is using it as their weightlifting tool, so... She lifts it.
That's true. You travel with it. You got your instant weights.
Yeah, it doesn't fit in anything convenient to travel with. It barely fits in a golf bag. It's ridiculous.
It doesn't fit through. Yeah, if you're going through TSA, you gotta chug that real fast. You're gonna die.
I can't travel with it. It's turned into an inconvenient thing.
Water poisoning.
Uh,
Man,
all
well,
right.
you guys are the best.
Well, hey,
Sorry, this has been a bad
it
technical
looks like
day,
we
but-
may have lost
Oh,
sisters. Yeah, it's a great freeze frame. Hopefully this is the thumbnail for the podcast when we post it. But hoping as we wrap up, Nick, it was great having you. Tell Natalie I said what's up, and I'll see you in less than a week.
Yeah,
Frozen
sounds
like
good.
a-
Thanks
looks like
for
you're
having
giving
me.
us-
Sorry about Mike, but clearly I'm not the only technology issue today, so feeling a little better about that.
Oh man.
And Erin and Allison, I'm gonna hit stop. Hopefully you guys join us in the post shot. Yeah, they got kicked off. So great having everyone. Hopefully this gets posted, and thanks for the folks that stuck around through the ghosts and technological issues.
Yeah, thanks, Holly. Talk to you later.
Bye.